I like to call it Freedom Friday, and we have a freedom machine that we use, and you're going to learn about our freedom machine today, and it was made for busy life, so you can actually have your life and your time back. So super excited to share that with you today, and I think we are good to go. Just a few people left trying to get in. I'm going to record, and we're going to get going. So again, welcome everybody. So happy
recording in progress.
Okay, let me share my screen, and we're just going to dive right in. So today we're going to talk about zero to income, the beginner's blueprint to automated online earnings. I just want to simplify things for you today, because if I go back to 2022, I was so overwhelmed with how to make an income online. I tried to make an income in network marketing. I was failing miserably. I was sick and tired of trading time for dollars. I just wanted to figure it out. I just wanted more time with my family. So I'm excited to share with you what I figured out and how it's given me my life back with my family. And this training was made for you today if you have no experience and you've never made $1 online and have no idea where to start. Or it's for you if you've tried things before but just never had success. Or this is for you if you have no following and you have an audience. No, you don't even have an audience. You have no email list. Or you don't have any like thousands of followers. When I launched into this business model, you guys, I was brand new on social media. So I'm excited to share with you how you can go from zero to hero quickly in an online space. And this is for you if you want clarity, if you want one simple proven place to start, not 10 different directions so you're spending hours and hours a day. I'm going to simplify that for you. So if you said yes to even one of these, you are in the right place. So let's talk about what you're going to learn today. You're going to learn first how people go from zero to earning online. You're going to hear real stories. You're going to see a real path, no fluff and no lottery ticket thinking. This is no get rich quick scheme at all. This is actually an online business that can truly help you leave a legacy for your family. And two, you're going to learn what actually works. And you're also going to learn what to ignore. So we cut through the noise so you can stop spinning your wheels. And three, you're going to learn how automations make this so beginner friendly. Automations is what completely changed my life. Completely changed my life. It gave me my life and my time back. And it gave me a predictable income. So you are going to learn about how systems work, how you get to live your life. No hustle required. So let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. Please just call me your hope dealer, because I truly hope today you see a different perspective. First and foremost, I'm a mom of 6 and I'm a grandma to 5. And time with my family is truly the most important thing to me. So when I built this program, it was 100% with family in mind. So families don't have to take more time away from their family, but how do they get more time back? I've been able, off of this system here that I'm sharing with you today, build a 7-figure income while putting my family first. I had no following when I started, and I just had a system, one mission, and that is to help parents build a freedom-based business. Put in the comments right now if you would love to build a freedom-based business. But yes, in the comments if you would, because I didn't build a business to be busy. I built a business to be free. How about you? Yes, I would. Good, Jeff. I love it. So we're real people with real results. Shirley just posted this, you guys, 13 hours ago. She goes, Dean, new $1,400 sale while resting. This is what it's all about. Her business runs in the background, and you're going to learn exactly how. And look, she got her first customer. This is what I absolutely love, 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 love. So here's my question for you. Do you feel like you're juggling work, family, life, and you're still barely getting ahead? See, that was me. I would look at my bank account and go, man, that's it? That's all that's in there? Or maybe you just don't have enough time to add one more thing to your plate. You want more income, but not the cost of missing the most important moments. You've tried side hustles before, but you got burned out. or you're just tired of starting over. Who's tired of starting over? See, that was me. I wanted something that wasn't trending. I wanted something that was going to be able to create a predictable income and leave a legacy for my family. So let's just talk about the hard truth about making money. Can I just really simplify things for you? Because there is the truth about making money online. First of all, so many people think you need a big audience. That's wrong. You just need the right system. So many people think it takes years to start earning online. Maybe if you're in network marketing, that could be true, but not in the digital space. With the right path, it can produce income within days or even weeks or months, depending on what your goals are for your business. It's too what I used to say all the time. I literally would see other people making money online. I'm like, how are they doing it? This is so complicated. But that's not true. With automations, it handles the heavy lifting for you. You have to hustle 24/7. How many of you feel if I want to make more money, I have to work more hours? That's so wrong. You just need leverage, not long hours. And that is exactly what you're going to learn today. So here's what actually works. It's the 3 pillars. I'm going to simplify for you today. So the right offer, the right audience, and the right automation. So with the right offer, you get a proven digital program that solves real problems. So no need to create anything from scratch. With the right audience, finding people who already want what you have. We use social media. It's where everybody hangs out on, right? You can't go anywhere without seeing somebody on social media. Now, automations, it's an email sequence, funnels, and systems that work for you 24/7. So you're earning while you sleep. And I'm going to share that with you because some of you, when you hear funnels, you think, are we talking about a kitchen cooking funnel? No, we're not. We're talking about your freedom machine. And this is exactly what Legacy Builders is built on. So step 1, your offer. There is a simpler way, my friend, and you can build a business that actually works with your life instead of against your life. Plus, one offer can turn into multiple incomes in 2026. So the simplicity is what I love. To me, it's the most brilliant business model I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm going to explain why. It's easier to market, sells itself, and you get to make 100% of the profits. Here's why this is different. You get real income, real freedom built around your family. See, most people think you have to have tech skills or this big following, or you need to work 10 plus hours a day. But with master resale rights, it eliminates all of that. So when you have a ready to sell digital offer, you get to keep 100% of the profits. So if you're selling anything that's digital and happen to share your products, that is an old business model. In the new age world, you can keep 100% of your profits. And it's digital. So it's a global business, which means the entire world is your customer base. And you don't need tech skills. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $1,400 days and beyond. So 3 reasons, and this is so important right now, is your time, okay? Timing is always everything in business. The demand has never been higher. Millions of people are searching daily for ways to earn income online, and the audience that needs what you offer is bigger right now in 2026 than it ever has been before. So you might be asking why. You guys, it's because look at all the people that are getting laid off. Tens of thousands on a weekly basis. And many of them have made a decision to create their own online business. We have the best solution and the most affordable solution out there on the internet today. AI and automations have made it simple. And that's what we want. We want it simple, right? The tools that used to take months now take a few days. What required a tech team in 2018 can be done by a mom with her phone in 2026. Community-based income is exploding. The trust economy is the most powerful business model right now, and the Legacy Builders teaches you exactly how to build it from day one. So what's the trust economy? Well, with AI coming in, you can look at content on social media and you don't even know what's real or fake anymore. So if you can create a business in the trust economy, you create connection, and connection equals currency. And that is exactly what we teach you. So step 2, one system. This is your automations. And here is why automations is the beginner's superpower. This is what changed everything for me, by the way. You post content, that's it. It drives traffic to your system. The system does the rest of the work for you. Your system generates sales. I have built a multiple 7-figure business without ever hearing the word no. So all you got to do when you post content is short videos, TikTok or Reels or YouTube, 7 seconds to 60 seconds. And your traffic goes when the viewers click on your link, they land on your capture page. And then that's when the journey begins. I actually call it, it's an email sequence, but I call it the journey of the know, like, and trust. We just want people to know what we have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust it's a solution for what they're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. And they buy through your automation. So you can be sleeping at 2 a.m. and you get a customer. And so with having a system like this, we build our entire business around a 2-hour workday model. More income, more presence, but more life. And I'm going to break that down for you. But before we do, I have a question. Okay, you're here today. How did you hear about this? Was it email? Was it on social media? Put in the comments, how did you hear about this? Because this is what I love. Email, YouTube, TikTok, email, YouTube. Exactly. Social media. So this is 100% proof how the system works. Okay. So here's what it looks like. I want you to imagine you having a page like this out there working for you 24/7. So this takes the pressure off of you, mostly if you're a beginner, because you don't have to really know anything. You don't have to explain anything. You don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to direct message anybody. You don't have to get on the phone with anybody. Let the automations do the work. Now, if you're asking, but do automations really work? This automated system that I'm sharing with you right now, my friend, has grown our community to 59,600 people without spending any money on marketing. I think that's important because when you see a company growing big, if they're spending money on marketing, it's misleading. This is completely organic growth. That, my friends, is what I'm so proud of, and so proud of my community for what we built together. So this is what it looks like. This is all we market. We actually give people free access to the blueprint that we follow inside our program. The moment they put their email in, it takes them to this page, which has a video answering many of their questions. If they're loving what they see, they can click right here and they can buy. They also get this in their email, and it has the blueprint, the PDF in it, and it has another video, and right here they can buy. Now you think about this. You have this system out there in the World Wide Web working for you 24/7 while you're doing the things that you need to do or the things that you love to do. And on your website, you can generate $1,400 sales or $900 sales or $600 sales or $300 sales or $100 sales. How about all of the above? Like, this is what we love. So you might be asking, well, why is there up to 5 different programs? Because we love you to have options. We believe one size doesn't fit all. Now, here's what I love, because you might be thinking right now, well, how much on a monthly basis is this going to cost me? Nothing. There's no monthly expenses to run your automated system. And guess what? Your automated system, you can actually become an affiliate for them. And that adds another income stream without you adding more work. So Tracy, I like this. She was actually on a training call and her automated system was working and she got a $1,400 sell. Like, that's a lot of money in South Africa. Can you imagine, for those of you that are here and you're from South Africa, how would it feel that you had a $1,400 US deposited into your bank account? Imagine one customer and you make $1,400. Look what she says. That's more than my old salary in a single day. One transaction. Life-changing. Yes, my friend. And that's what we want for you inside the Legacy Builders program. So step 3, the 2-hour workflow. My friend, I do not want you hustling and grinding. I do not want you having to trade time for dollars to make money. I want to help you simplify it, get your life and your time back. So this is exactly when you start that I recommend that you do, because I don't want you to be burned out. So copy and paste free ads. Now, this to me, as an introvert, was a dream come true, because I am an introvert, so I had to kind of get out of my comfort zone. I always had to say I had to put my big girl pants on to be able to want to create content on a daily basis. So I loved the free ad strategy. We could actually post free ads to high traffic websites. I would spend 30 minutes a day doing this. Copy, paste, post 30 minutes a day. Obsessed with this strategy. Did we lose her?
Yeah, I think so. She's frozen.
All right. So what we're gonna do is until
I'm
Michelle.
back.
Oh, okay, there
she's
she
back.
is. There she is.
I have no idea what happened, but thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
That is wild. That's why we have co-hosts on here, right? Okay. Can you guys see me okay? We're good?
Good to go.
Okay. I was weird. I was like, all of a sudden, you guys just disappeared. Thank you, Amy. See, teamwork makes the dream work, you guys. All right. So let me get, okay. So let's talk about the 2-hour workflow and why I love the free ad, because it grew my email list and it grew my customer base, because it grew my YouTube video, because I understand the power of video. So I just stuck a YouTube video in there. And that helped me get monetized on YouTube just for spending 3 hours a day posting free ads. Next, 3 pieces of content. So why do we recommend posting social media content? Because that's where everybody hangs out at, right? No matter where you go today, somebody is on their phone. The goal is 1 hour is it. So if you guys go right now and you grab your phone and you look at the amount of time you're already consuming social media a week, just take a few hours of that a week to become a creator and turn that into an income stream for your family. And I recommend starting with one platform. The content is a 7-second, a 30-second, and a 1 minute, which we teach you how to do that. Here's what I love about social media, and I want to give you a comparison to your job. Okay, you work your job. If you work 40 hours a week at your job to get paid another 40 hours, what do you have to do? Work another 40 hours. When you post content, never forget this, it's evergreen. You can have a video that you did 3 months ago, 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago, and it can still be gaining attraction and growing your email list and growing your customer base. So when I plant my digital real estate, that's what I call it, it never goes away. It's building my brand, building my business. So never look at you're wasting an hour a day. No, you're spending an hour a day building your brand and growing your legacy wealth. When you start looking at content creation that way, you get excited to create content. And number 3, 30 minutes responding to comments and emails. I used to do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon, 10 minutes in the evening. And I can tell you this, when you start spending more than 30 minutes on commenting and emails, congratulations, you're making really good money. If you focus on this, here's why we recommend this, because structure equals freedom. If you can be really structured with a blocked amount of time every day, it will lead you towards freedom in your life, because we all know how many distractions there are, right? So you're probably going right now, Michelle, how does all of this work? Well, I'm going to tie it all together for you right now. The Legacy Builders program plus master resale rights is a complete shortcut to online success. So I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program. It's your complete system for building automated online income from scratch. You don't need a following, right? You don't need any experience. Here's what it looks like. Step-by-step training. You're going to learn about affiliate marketing. You're going to learn about TikTok Shop. You're going to learn about UGC. You're going to learn about master resale rights, all in one place. It's your one-stop shop. Community and coaching. Yes, you make 100% profit. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You get live training, a supportive community, and expert mentorship along the way, along your journey. We are on the journey with you, and done for you automations, funnels, email sequence, and capture pages that are set up once and earn on repeat with no monthly expenses. In Spanish language track, you can have a complete bilingual business that serves global English speaking and Spanish speaking market. Even if you don't speak Spanish, other people know bilingual people. So it just unlocks a complete other income stream for you. So I'm going to give you the income math that changes everything. 6 customers a month. Okay, our number one selling product is 1,400. 6 customers a month. Do the math. That is 100K a year. Just 6 customers a month, which is 72 customers a year. There's 5 billion people on social media, and all we need to focus on is 6 customers a month. Let me ask you in the comments, if you could learn how to get so good with your message and your marketing and gain 6 customers a month, would that change your life any? Would that make a difference in your life any? That's pretty easy to focus on, right? See, it's not having to do a lot of extra work. It's just one offer, one main focus. Yes, yes. So no massive audience needed. You just need the right community, right? To support you in this journey. Make 100% profits. No sharing your profits, what you make. Multiple income streams inside our community. We show you how to unlock multiple different income streams. So this is the model we teach. And it works. It grew a community to over 59,000 people. So the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack, everything you need in one place. That's the goal. I don't want you to have to go buying other products or services or programs. You get the full Legacy Builder program in Spanish and English, affiliate marketing training, TikTok shop, UGC creator training, AI training. See, AI will never take you out of business, but not knowing it will. So not only did we provide you with AI education, we provided you with a way to save you time with your content creation. And the master resale rights training and 6-figure scaling roadmap, done for you funnels and email sequence and live training and community. Again, one-stop digital e-learning program, okay? So I want you to imagine one offer that unlocks up to 10 income streams immediately, okay? So you don't have to wait or do anything to unlock those income streams. You literally have the ability today to get your website set up. To set up your website, all you have to do is get your own domain, because we're going to help you brand you. It's not about branding a company. When you're using another company's website, you're branding them, which means that is never going to equal legacy wealth. So we're going to help you brand you. And all you got to do is connect your payment gateways, your bank account to your website. So when you get a customer, you're paid directly into your bank account. And you get to make 100% profit. On your website, you have, these are up to the programs you will be able to offer. $2 and $1,400, one in Spanish, one in English, $2 $900, $2 $600, $2 $300, $1 $100. You guys, that's up to $6,600 in e-learning programs. You get the resale rights on for a one-time offer and a one-time investment and a one-time website investment. And if you sold just one of each of them, you have $6,600 in your pocket. So here's my question for you. How many $1,400 customers would you need monthly to cover your rent or your mortgage? Can you let me know in the comments how many you would need? Here's why this is important to me. That's the first big goal with you. I want to help you remove your biggest monthly expense. That will take pressure off of you. So that's the first goal. That's the very first goal that we should go for, okay? Now, why now? Well, the window is open. The opportunity has never been this big. I would screenshot this, by the way. And most people don't even know it. There's 5.3 billion people globally online right now. The online sales is expected in 2026 to be $6.3 trillion. And with the 2-hour workday model, that actually works. How many of you want a piece of that $6.3 trillion? I know I do, and I know everybody in my community does as well. So if you want a clear starting place, instead of guessing, you are in the right place. No, I want to share this with you. Alana, that is actually from South Africa. You guys look at this. Wow, just wow. 6 out of 7 days, every day, daily pay. Can you guys imagine this? Matter of fact, what I want is I would love her to come share with you. But I want to share this with you before I have her come on. Alana actually discovered my content on social media. You guys, I'm a gal in Kansas. I'm from Kansas in the United States. I just made a decision to just post a few videos every day. Just follow the simple path that I've given you. And one of my videos got pushed to South Africa. And Alana discovered it. And I want her to share her story with you because I had the courage one day to just change my family's life. It's created a huge ripple effect in South Africa. And as far as I know, there's 29 now self-made millionaires in South Africa, which is absolutely life-changing. So let me find her real quick. There you are. Okay, Alana, I have you unmuted. I would love for you to share your story. And congratulations on the week you've had. This is awesome.
Hello, Michelle. Hello, everybody. You can hear me, right?
Perfect. Yes.
And listen, today is 7 out of 8 days.
Woo!
Like literally. I know, it's crazy. Hello, everyone. So nice to see you, Michelle. Hello, Celine. Hello, Amy. So nice to have you guys. Welcome, guys. It's so nice to be here. Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here, Michelle. As you know, Michelle just said, I'm from South Africa. My name is Alana. I'm a single mother. I've got beautiful 2 children. And most of my life, I worked in the corporate world. I was literally working my, you know what, off every single day. I got up, woke up, depressed and anxious, having to wonder, who am I going to send a message today on my phone going, please help me? That was literally my life. It was hard out there. It was really hard for me. I literally got to a stage where I thought, wait, is this what life is really about? Just working, you know, every day in and day out. And the worst thing for me was having to drop my daughter off at school in the mornings, rushing her. And then when I drop her off at the schools, the gates were still closed. And I had to leave her there because I had to get to work, because that sometimes would be 2 hours in traffic that I have to sit because I've got to be at work. I've got to go do my 9 to 5. And it was stressful. I'm sure most of you know how stressful it is. And, you know, when Michelle said, how many 1,400 deals per month do you need just to make ends meet? And I tell you what, $1,400, which is what I had on Tuesday, is literally my month sorted out for me. Because if you know, if you're from South Africa, for every single dollar you make now about 16 Rand 50. So yes, I was scrolling on TikTok one day. I don't know about you guys, I'm sure you do that as well, because I wanted to forget about my problems. It was, you know, that doom scrolling, forget about reality, because reality wasn't nice. I didn't like my reality. I missed time with my kids. I was literally it's just a stressful every single day. And I tell you what, one day, it was September of 2023, I was scrolling here on TikTok as I would do to forget about my problems. I came across Michelle and she came on my For You page. Now, I've literally tried everything you can think of. I've tried drop shipping, I've tried these surveys, I've tried trading, my money was stolen. I've tried cryptocurrency, I still don't know what this is all about. And when she said 2 hours a day, I was like, oh, come on, lady, you must be joking. I was like, no way, how can you work 2 hours a day? And then she said that she made $700,000 in 1 year. And she didn't even know what TikTok was. She thought it was a dancing app. And again, I was like, no, this sounds ridiculous. It just sounds too good to be true. But something inside of me said, you know what, Alana, you've tried everything. You've literally tried everything that you can find. You've been spending hours on YouTube trying to figure out what you're going to do. And I thought, you know what? If I don't try something again, that means I'm going to stay exactly where I am. And I don't want to be where I'm at anymore. I don't want to spend another 20 years working for a boss that doesn't care about me. I don't want to spend another 20 years not being a present mother. So I kid you not, we were driving back from a weekend away that a friend invited us to, and I couldn't even afford a coffee because I had a little bit of money left at the end of October for the month of November. And it was a Sunday. And I don't know about you guys, Sundays are the worst for me because I knew tomorrow is a new week and I've got to get back on that hamster wheel again. And something inside me literally just said, that's it. I don't care anymore. If I lose my money, you know, that's one of those things. I'm just going to have to type again, help me. And I don't know who I'm going to ask, but yeah, I'm just going to have to stress more. I mean, you can't stress any less than you're stressing right now. And I literally closed my eyes and I said, Father, please, if this is a scam, can I please just make my money back? If it's not a scam, can I just make a $300? That's 5,000 Rand. I'd be so happy for months. And I closed my eyes and then I invested in one of the programs. And within 20 months, just following these simple steps, I could not believe how simple this was. I really couldn't. I still had my daytime job. And again, I mean, I didn't have time to find another job. I was too exhausted to find another job. And I came and I started implementing what it told me because you see, my why was big enough. The reason why I started this, I didn't want to be a not a present mom anymore. I didn't want to be the mom that kept on saying, no, we can't afford this, we can't afford that. Not being able to take my kids just for an ice cream. I didn't want that anymore. I wanted a change. So that is, what is your why today? Is your why big enough to give this a chance? And I tell you what, I just put everything in because I was literally just desperate. And I remember my first sale that I made, it was 3 weeks in and I literally made my money back. I was like, what? Now I'm in profit mode. And I tell you what, within 20 months, I made my first million. Now, that to me still today, it's just like never in my life, never ever did I ever think I'd be able to say that. And I just want to tell you today that I am really just a simple mom that really tried my best. And this opportunity completely changed my life. And I'm so, so grateful that Michelle showed up on that day on my For You page, because I tell you what, I don't even know where I would be today if it wasn't for this program. It is life-changing. It works. We are almost 8,000 South Africans doing this. So even if you're not South African, this is global and I love it. That's what I love so much about this business. You can get customers from overseas. I've had customers from the USA, from England, from Germany. It's absolutely insane. And it just really, I have to pinch myself. And I'm not saying this to brag, but where in your life are you going to be able to make 34,500 Rand, that's $2,100 in 8 days? It's like insane. And you work from home, you've got your time back. It works. It really works. Don't sit anymore. Don't sit there and wonder and watch people still. Just, get into action and do this for yourself because you deserve it. You deserve to change your life and your kids deserve it as well, to have you back. So I hope that helps, guys. I really hope that this program changes your life. I know it will if you put in all the work. And thank you so much for having me. I don't know, Amy, it looks like we've lost Michelle again.
No, I'm back.
Hello, Michelle. Michelle, I just want to say thank you. Like, really, you are such an amazing person. And I'm sure everybody else, would, what's the word? Would say yes with me. Thank you for everything, Michelle. You are really, we all love you so much and we appreciate every single thing that you do for us. And thanks for having me the weekend because I know I am. Bye, guys.
Well, congratulations. 7 out of 8 days a customer. I'm so proud of you. And you're just living proof that if you're willing to receive the coaching and plug in, sky's the limit. So thank you so much for sharing, my friend.
Thank you, Michelle.
Awesome. Okay, guys, I want to share something with you. I want to really clarify something. Nothing in this world pays more than education. Google it. Harvard will tell you that. You realize people recruit people to Harvard. Education is the most lucrative way you can make money in this world. And when you do it in the digital space, you keep 100% of your profits. You can go sell a network marketing product and make $12. Do you want to get one customer and make $12? Or do you want to get one customer and make $1,400 or $900 or even $600? No matter what you decide, if you want to make money online, you have to sell something. So why wouldn't you sell something in the world we live in today that education pays out the most money? Like, it just makes sense. Because I want to share that, because when Alana was talking, I was reading, some of the comments, and people are like, well, what are we selling? And because I just wanted to pull it up again, because I want to give you this comparison real quick here. Okay, because this is huge. If you, and I just want to ask you guys this one question. How many of you, I'm going to pull up my chat, how many of you have ever referred somebody to something? A really great movie, a good book, a restaurant? Like, I'll share something funny with you. If I want to watch a Netflix series, guess what I do? I go to Facebook and I see what people are talking about, what Netflix series they're watching. I base it off of their recommendation. So it just comes naturally to refer people to something. Now, Alana has had 7 customers in 8 days. Why? Because she is referring people to an e-learning program that has completely changed her life. An e-learning program that has made her become a self-made millionaire. So wouldn't it be easy to share something that is making a difference in your life? And that is what we do. And you can unlock up to 10 income streams. So you are selling e-learning programs, right? That's it. Now there's a bonus you get as well, though. And that bonus is community and mentorship. You're not alone, my friend. You have support. There's over 59,000+ members now. When we launched the Legacy Builders program, in 10 months, the community did $29 million globally. That $29 million went into the community pocket, went into families' pockets, not the company, into the community. That's what we believe in, and that is what we stand for. We do have a Launch to Profit series that I recommend you go through, and it shows you how one customer puts you in profit mode and the strategies that you can implement to try to achieve that in your first 7 days. You always should have a goal, right? So that's what you get to be part of. This is what our community looks like, 59,700 people. We have grown this community organically, by the way. You get additional support and training. The live calls are recorded. You get access to them as well. So my friend, your legacy starts now. It's time to say yes to peace, purpose, and profit. And if you are ready to get started, I'm going to break down the programs with you real quick. But the person that invited you has sent you an email. That's how you got on here. Scroll to the bottom of that email. There's a PS in that email, and that is going to take you to their website and show you all of the programs. Get the one that is best for your goals and dreams. You might be asking why 5 programs? Because we want to meet you where you're at on your path. We know one size doesn't fit all. There's no way you can have just one program that fits everything. So we like to meet you where you're at, because you have different goals, different dreams, and different desires. Now, if you are ready to go all in, you want one-stop shop, you want everything, you want to be on your path to making 6 figures, you want to literally get rid of the life you used to have and design your life, you will absolutely love the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. It unlocks 10 income streams immediately. And you get to learn the most innovative AI training. You have TikTok Shop, UGC, affiliate marketing, attraction marketing, email marketing, live interactive weekly calls. You got a global business in 2 languages. And remember, all you need is 72 customers a year to make 100K. You get all of that for only $1,400. So one customer puts you in profit mode. Okay, this is some of the AI training that you get. So if you want to build a faceless brand, we have that training for you. Like, you literally, this is going to compress your learning curve but also save you so much time when you're creating content. Now, if that is not your goals or in your budget, we have my flagship product, my Legacy Builders program, which is only $900. You still get TikTok shop, you still get UGC training, you still get some affiliate marketing training, and you get 4 income streams still, and that's only $900. And then we have our digital mastery for $600. You still get TikTok shop and UGC training with that, and you still unlock 3 income streams where you make 100% profit. Invest $600 and make $1,000 in resale rights on products. We have our passive daily pay blueprint. You still unlock 2 income streams, and we have our launch pad where you still unlock 1 income stream. Again, we have a path to help you. Now you might be thinking right now, but I don't know if I Oh, wait, take it away. Hopefully I don't lose again.
Okay, sounds good. Well, welcome everybody. You know, there's many of you guys right where I was. I was tired of working 2 jobs, 70 hours a week as a single mom of 3 kids. I had no financial help from anybody else. I had no support anywhere. So I just had to get another job. I had to find a way to pay the bills. But I was also tired of saying, no, I don't have the time. I was tired of telling my kids, maybe next week, maybe we can afford it on the next paycheck. That gets really, many families deal with this all the time. And as a parent, or if you're supporting people, you feel disappointed in yourself that you have to continually disappoint them. You want to give, but you can't. And I was at that point in my life where I was working 70 hours a week. I'd been doing it for many years. I was tired, burned out, disappointed. And I really, truly just wanted more time. But like Michelle said, we have been trained that if you want more money, you get more jobs. You work more. That's majority of us. And that's exactly what I've been doing for over 30 years. And at 50 years old, I said, but I don't know how much longer I could do this. Here's my 3 kids looking at me, relying on me, and I'm stuck at a job for anywhere 14 to 16 hours a day. How can I be a good mom if I'm doing nothing but working? Money does not replace time. Does money make it a little bit easier? Absolutely it does. But it doesn't replace the time that you so desperately need with your families. So I was at that point in my life where, what else could I do? I don't know anything. I only know what I know. And I know many of you the same way. You know what you know, but you're too old to learn something new. And I was the same way. I'm like, there's no way I could learn something new. I've just got to keep working hard. And then my daughter put me on social media. You guys, I didn't even know what TikTok was. The only thing I knew is my daughter danced with her friends and she would show me these videos. I didn't have an account. I didn't know anything about it, but I quickly learned the power of people's messages. I quickly learned that people were watching other people and what they were doing every day. And when I came across Michelle's video one day, she was talking about her journey of learning how to make money online as a single mom. That hit me to the core. If somebody else like me could learn the steps, exactly what to do every day, step by step, for just a few hours throughout your day. Mind you, I'm working already 16 hours a day. if I could learn this, I can make a little extra money and start quitting a job or two. And I could get my time back. That's what I was looking for, is the time back with my kids. But I still had bills and I still had 3 kids. So I jumped in and I gave it all I got. I was in desperation mode. Please, I need help. Teach me. And step by step, with the training, the free live Zooms where I could ask questions, and a community of people that were there to support me, I could do this throughout my 16 hours a day working as a single mom. 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, every lunch hour, right? I just would create a video and then a sale would come in and I'm like, it took me all week to make that much and I just need it from one video. It didn't make sense to me, but it was working. So I'm going to learn some more. And I went even harder and I gave even more. And I was able to walk away from both of those jobs in just 10 and a half weeks. Less than 90 days, I was able to quit 2 jobs that I'd been doing for over 20 years. I was baffled that somebody that had no clue about any of this stuff could come on here and learn to earn money online, step by step. So if you're tired of the excuses, you're tired of busting your butt and working your butt off and you just want more time with your family, what do you got to lose? Honestly, believe in yourself. And this is the biggest thing. And I say it all the time because I forgot about me. I forgot who I was. And I knew damn well I earned it. But I forgot that I deserved it too. So I want to give you that hope today. You've earned it. You deserve it. Give yourself an opportunity to get that time back. And you can fit this in no matter what you're doing throughout your day. Absolutely. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I love your story. So you guys, if you're on here and you're like struggling like with time, let Amy be your hope dealer today. Don't use that as an excuse. Use that as your vehicle. Like, I need to get my life and my time back, just like she did. You know, before I share with you some extra bonuses that you're going to get today when you get started, I also want to share this with you because I saw somebody in the comments, well, what if we don't have the money to get started? You know, people always come up with the money. You know, we're paying what, $100 a month to have a cell phone for convenience, right? That's $1,200 a year that we have. But I got to share a story with you. I have a gal that's in our community. She's an extreme introvert. She still has not created one video, but she's really, really good on Facebook. She sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace to come up with the $300 to buy the passive daily pay blueprint. In her first 3 days, because she's really good at storytelling on Facebook, she made $900. All from an investment of selling. She goes, I sold a lamp, I sold a dresser, I sold pictures. She goes, I didn't need those material things. I needed, she goes, because by the time she got done paying for groceries, she goes, I didn't even have 12 cents left over. And my kids are growing. I don't have that extra money. That was in 2022. If you guys remember that, when the groceries just went skyrocket. And that was her. So she sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Let me share this with you. Last year before Christmas, she messaged me. She goes, I got to tell you this. I get a surprise my kids this Christmas. Our first vacation, first airline trip, first time ever leaving their state. All because in November of 2022, she decided to sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace to launch her business. So don't use the fact that I don't have the money as an excuse. Use that as your will and your ability to come up with the money. Clean some homes, babysit, mow some lawn. If you want to change enough in your life, you will come up with a way. Okay, you will absolutely come up with a way. Now, one more thing I want to share with you, and then I'm going to have a stay-at-home mom come on and share. You guys, I want you to hear that side of the story as well, right? But some bonuses. So again, you're going to get access to our digital growth community. that is absolutely priceless, where we are there with you every single day. Go make a post in the community right now. You'll have an abundance of people there to support and mentor you. Plus, there's live calls. Plus, I'm going to give you access to a 3-day workshop that I did. It's the 3C formula. And it is about clarity, certainty, and connection in your business so you can gain more customers. I'm giving you free access to that. That has a value of over $697 that I sold over Christmas, by the way. You get free access to that no matter what program you get. Plus, we're going to throw in a few extra bonuses for you as well. How to create your own community if you would like to learn how to make recurring income. Your invisible empire, faceless marketing, if you want to learn that. And maybe you're listening today and you're like, I also want to learn how to create my own product. We are going to give you that training as well. Now, I am excited. Let me find Tev. Okay, yay! I would love Tev to share with you guys. I actually got to meet her in person. She's one of the funnest, sweetest person I've ever met. She loves being a stay-at-home mom. So, Tev, are you with me, my friend?
Yes, I gotta shake it off. I'm so nervous.
I love it.
Shake it off, shake it off. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I don't even know where to get started, but I'm just so like, I missed you. I missed you. Okay, so this is how I got started. Like I actually was on maternity leave, and I was supposed to go back to my corporate job, my 9-to-5 job. And I'm over there online looking for daycare. And I realized that, shoot, if I want to go back to work, I need to get a second job. And that's the pivoting point in my life where I was like, do I want to get 2 full-time jobs and never see my kids? And I'm working like 16-hour days just to pay for daycare and bills and car and food and all this stuff. So I had to make a really hard decision. Do I want to quit my job, lose my income, and be broke to be a stay-at-home mom? Or do I want to keep working like a robot, like a numb zombie? Like a lot of us, I feel like we get stuck in working these 9-to-5. And I was that mom doing all the hours, working nights, working weekends, working multiple jobs just to pay the bills. And I was living that life and I was going down that path and I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize that I was working just to pay the bills, and I didn't even worry about, like, I was missing out on barbecues. I didn't spend time with family. I was always just working and working and working. So that's the pivoting point in my life where I was like, okay, financially, I'm just gonna quit my job, be a stay-at-home mom. And as a stay-at-home mom, it was really rough trying to live off of one income. And that's when I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something different. And the first thing I did, home jobs, because I think it wasn't even in the thought in my head, like, oh, let me go start an online, let me go make money online. It was not an option. And I was just like applying for jobs to work from home, and I didn't get any calls or interviews. No one called me, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I went on Google, I went on YouTube, I went on social media and started searching. And the thing is, I'm a very shy, private person. I wasn't even on social media. If my friends and family, if you know my friends and family, they'll tell you, Tevi is not on social media. I don't post, I don't share, I don't put my business out there. I'm a very private, shy person. And me jumping into something like this, investing in starting a business, it was scary, it was challenging, it pushed me outside my comfort zone. I've never posted before. I was so awkward and shy. Like I had to work on myself and go through personal development, which this program literally, I get emotional because, like, if I didn't have this program, where would my life be? Like, I would be working and not see my kids. Like, every time there's a milestone that I have with my kids, like my daughter just started kindergarten, and I was there taking her to school. And then I think about, man, like, I have this business to think, like if I didn't do this business, I wouldn't have seen my daughter go to kindergarten. I wouldn't be there to see her Christmas plays. I wouldn't be there to watch my son like almost win a tournament and wrestling, like all this family stuff that I missed out on with my firstborn. And this is why it's like, I hate to be the person to cry, but it's like, I'm just saying, like, if you're just on the fence, if you know that you have a chance, an opportunity to make a change, a real change with direction, with mentorship and coaching, and you have someone, you have a community, you have mentors, you have the resource and tools to help you get to where you want to be, what stops you? Because let me just ask you this, like, if you keep working how you're working right now, if you go back to school and spend thousands of dollars on skills, and you have to go back to the job market, like what other option is there? I know there's people who are like, oh, it's just like, we're just reselling this thing, but it's like, okay, so you can go sell some makeup and make $10. If you're happy with that, go ahead. Like, I want to actually try to build a legacy and make like the energy, the work, the energy, the time that I'm gonna spend on marketing something. I want it to be worth my time. Like, if I'm gonna be spending time building a business and being away from my kids for a little bit, I want it to be worth it. Like me waking up to a $1,400 sale and I'm a stay-at-home mom, like I could buy groceries for 3 months with that $1,400. Like, I just paid off my car. You guys, I'm just a regular 9 to 5 worker. I was that worker mom, always hustling, always grinding. And now it's like, I get to breathe. I get to relax. I paid for my own Costa Rica. I went to Costa Rica by myself, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. A 5-day retreat that this business paid for. So that's why it's like I'm still in this business because I believe in it, because it changed my life. I know it can change other people's lives. And let me just tell you, you not making a decision and you just making all these excuses. I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't know if this will work for me, I don't know if I can do this, and all these limiting beliefs, what is that doing for you? What is that, like, seriously? If I don't do this, what am I going to do? Just be a stay-at-home mom and do nothing and watch Netflix all day? Like, I don't want to sell makeup for the rest of my life as a stay-at-home mom. I want to try to build something better than that, never have to go work at a job. And I want to spend time with my mom. And I never really talk about this because I always cry in my lives, but I lost my dad to cancer. He had cancer. I lost him in 2023, and I didn't have a lot of pictures with him. And that's another thing where I was like, I got to spend more time with my family. Like, I have one parent left. I don't want to work 2 jobs and not spend time with my last parent and not be a mom for my kids. Time is why I did this. I want the time back. I want time freedom without struggling financially. I'm tired of hustling and grinding for what? Like, I'm working on a job for a paycheck that can't even pay all my bills, and on top of it, I'm losing time. So if I have a chance, if I have a chance to do something else, I'm gonna take it. Don't be scared. You gotta take it, because at least if it doesn't work out, if it's not for you, you can say, at least I tried. At least you did something about it. A lot of people wouldn't do something about it. At least you tried. At least you're here in this webinar. That's one step. At least you tried. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I love your story and your heart and your compassion. And I'm just so proud of you. And I love how it's changed your life. And I know it's just the beginning.
Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this and creating this and giving me hope again that I can do something for my family from home. So thank you so much.
So proud of you. Wow. Now you got me all emotional, girlfriend. Woo, so good. You guys just get back with the person that shared this with you. They sent you an email. You see the impact this can make on other people's lives. Imagine what it could do for your life as well. But in the email, there is a PS in there, shows the website. Scroll through it, get the product that's best for you. Now, what I want to do real quick is I want to have Daryl come on and share before we get off of here. Daryl, you with us, my friend?
Yes. How's everybody doing? Man, I just love I mean, every time I come on here and we have these testimonials, I just love the compassion that people have. Like Ted, man, that I know exactly where she's feeling it, because there's been times that I have cried on these webinars the same, because it's crazy how you can come across a program, something that you didn't even know that you would even think that you would be able to do, because we get so caught up in the fact that we have to have some go to college and get a bachelor's or some doctorates to make good money, when you can just be a regular blue collar hardworking mom and dad and take advantage of this thing called social media, which is the best thing since sliced bread. Like this isn't going anywhere. And so I just love stories like that. I love her story. All the new people, it just shows that the program works. And I think a lot of times we just overlook things because we overthink things and not understand that this is just training at the end of the day. This is no different than me going to college years ago when I went 3.5 years to be a network engineer and then make one nickel, and I quit, and I still had to pay them back $50,000, and so now I'm just a regular blue collar ex-factory worker who make more than some doctors and lawyers, and I don't dress up in any suits and drive a Maserati or a Porsche or Lamborghini. I'm just an old country boy in Memphis, Tennessee now. But I just want to thank Michelle, as always, for this program. Guys, I came across this program two years ago, 27 months ago. Prior to me even coming across this, I was a welder for years, working a job. I worked at a job for 14 years, blue collar factory. All I've known is manual labor, 12-hour days, no family time, broke, stressed out, drinking, trying to ease the pain, just the typical, that's what jobs do. And after giving a job everything, guys, almost losing my family, the job let me go in the middle of winter. Unexpectedly, I didn't have any money saved. I didn't have no side hustle, no, nothing. And I called myself away from my family, and I had to go spend 3 weeks sleeping in my car in the woods in the middle of winter before I spent the next 11 and a half months in a homeless shelter with 16 other men. It was at that moment that I told myself I did not want to work a job. I had to find a way to not only generate some income that didn't require somebody else controlling my money, but also where I could be able to spend time with my kids. Because from the times of probably 5 to 10, 11 years old, I don't even remember none of those. I didn't have no time with my kids whatsoever, because of me working, giving a job, building somebody else's dream, and losing out on all the memories when the most important thing that we have is our children and our spouse and our families. And I came online and I tried all types of stuff, guys. Really never made any money. This is why I didn't have no coaching. I didn't have no mentorship. I had no community. I had no type of support. I'm just winging it. I didn't have any of that. And that's why my first 6 years online, I've been online for 8 years altogether, struggling for the first 6 years. 2024, when I had been doing life insurance for 3 years, I came across a program. Some lady was talking about it on Facebook, reached out to her, I saw this video of Michelle. I started, I realized that I watched the information. I love the fact that you can learn how to build a business working 2 hours, a couple hours a day from home. You didn't have to get on the phone and speak to random people. You didn't have to cold call. You didn't know who you was following, and it was going to be automated. But the best thing is that you're going to be a part of a community, which is very important, something that I never had. So I invested in myself. Guys. When I came across this program in 2024, I was almost divorced. I had no food in the house. We were about to file for bankruptcy. My daughter wasn't even living at the house because we didn't have any groceries. And they were coming by on a weekly basis trying to repo my wife's car because we were like 5 months behind. I was doing life insurance, working 12 hours a day, making less than $600 a week. I cannot make this up. I had no life. It was miserable. And I came across this program on January the 13th. I joined on January the 15th. I started and used the payment plan. I paid $75. $75. That was in January of 2024. That was over $700,000 later and 27 and a half months later, guys. I'm just a country boy. I didn't come from money. I grew up in the projects. I can go on all day about that, but it means nothing because There was no internet, there was no social media in the 80s or the 90s, but we have it now. And so now, because of this training, because of Michelle's vision, because of the program, the skills that I have acquired on learning how to take advantage of social media, the internet, building a brand, building my, learning how to create content, learning how to build an email list, learning how to get people to like, know, and trust me, people who have never met me before, that you learn how to just attract you. This is all things that you're going to learn in the program. And now, thanks to this, not only have I been able to build a successful multiple six-figure income, I have no degree, guys. I barely graduated high school. And this is not to brag. It's not about the money. It's about the freedom, the time. I've made $800 just today. And I just been at the gym and I just jumped on a Zoom live and I didn't even realize Michelle even messaged me about this or whatever. And I'm just now seeing it because I've just been doing my own thing. And that's what you call freedom, right? It's a beautiful thing. I just relocated into a newer house, guys. I started this business in a house, 800 square feet. 800 square feet house, and I moved 5 hours away in a house that's 1,700 square feet, right? And so my point in saying this is that all you need is guidance. You need a support system. We have that, the community. You need a mentorship. We have Michelle, who I think is the best mentor in the online space. I don't know how she does it. I'm just being honest. I don't know how she does, but she does. She has a heart of gold, and she wants to see people win. She makes tons of sacrifices for her. And the training is immaculate. It's top notch. The skills that you're going to learn, if you can copy, paste, post, you can learn how to build a successful online business. And the good thing about it, you have 5 programs, training programs that you can come in at, and they all have affordable payment plans. Again, I came in at $75, guys. $75. I jumped my business because I didn't have the money, and I made multiple six figures for the last 2 years from home. And now I'm helping other people just as well as this program. So I say that because I love to see how this program is changing new people's regular stay-at-home moms, factory workers, nurses. It doesn't matter. All you need is the training to learn the skills. And I would encourage you guys to just invest in yourself. Like, we are going places with this program, with Michelle's vision, with everything that we got going on, guys. Nobody else is doing the things that we're doing. There's AI, everything that you need, like everything that you need to transform your life one step at a time. Just trying to get 1% better each and every day, guys. So I just encourage you guys to get out of your comfort zone. Let's stop just listening to people who don't even have our best interests, people who ain't even doing better than us, and understand you only have one life. You only have one life, I just blinked. When I was working 12 hours a day, my kids were like 7, 8. My son's 22 years old now, a junior in college, doing his own thing. Like, I don't even remember I don't even know what happened to all those years because I was working. And then I got fired by the job that kept me away from my family. So you want to be in control of your own income, guys. There's nothing like freedom. And you can learn how to make money in your sleep. 2 ways to make money, and then I'm off. You can make money on your feet, or you can make money in your sleep, guys. And this program teaches you how to make money in your sleep. There is nothing like it. And I just encourage you guys to come in at whatever best program best fits your goals and needs. You don't have to, if you can't come in at the top program, just get started somewhere, because you can always upgrade, and you're just going to continue to learn. Because this time next year, you could be working the same job, dealing with making the same money, dealing with the same people, getting the same results, or you could have learned a skill. Whether you done made an extra 20,000, an extra 100,000, or whatever, you're just going to get better each and every day, guys. Time waits for no one, guys. So I just encourage you, get locked in, jump on this thing, guys. You have everything that you need to be successful, but you have to get started, and you need the training. Without the training, nobody can learn anything. So that's how we're going to learn the skills. So again, I know I've overtalked, but I'm just grateful, man. Each and every day I get to wake up, that I have this thing called freedom. I don't have to work a job. It's Friday, and I typically be at work, working 12 hours a day, and I'm up $800 today, and it's just a beautiful thing. And so I just encourage people, if a guy who was raised in the projects, who is one of 12 siblings, who used to sleep on floors, grew up in welfare, grew up in a house with no shower, like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, because there was no social media and internet. We have it now. You have it now. It's all about opportunity, guys. And I just encourage you guys, just take advantage of it. We love you guys. Michelle loves you guys. We're like a big family over here. And I'm just grateful for her. And again, just appreciate everybody who done got started. All the new testimonials, man. It's just so good to see, because it's proof that it works. It's just proof that it works, guys. So again, get started. Appreciate Michelle as always. And let's finish out 2026, guys. Let's get started.
So Daryl,
Appreciate you,
a
Michelle.
gentleman asked, I would like to know how you went from $75 to 700K.
Okay, so how I went from $75 to 700K. So when I joined this program, when I made up in my mind, I didn't want to work 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week. I made up in my mind, I was tired of being broke, getting paid on Friday, broke on Friday evening. When I made up in my mind, I was tired of being the no dad, tired of being the no husband, not having no money, stressed out. I decided to join the program. At that time, it was 4 programs. So the program that I joined was 300. Well, I didn't have the money. So they had an installment payment plan like we have now. So the payment plan for the 300 was $75. So I jump started my business paying $75. And once I paid that, I got access to the program. And then I eventually upgraded. So I didn't start with the whole 7,300 because I didn't have it, but I had 75 thanks to the payment plan. And that has allowed me to learn the skills, get plugged in, come up on the trainings, the webinars, be coachable, be consistent. And I've generated over 700,000 in 27 and a half months, guys. Right? So, 27 and a half months. So that's why I say I started my business with $75 because that's what I did. I started with $75 and then I upgraded because I want to get to the top. I want to learn how to make $1,400 a day. That's $500,000 a year, guys. That's good. That's so. But that's how I started. So you can start as whatever works best for you. Like everybody's financial situation is different. I think if I had the money to start at the time higher than that, I would have, but I didn't. So I started right there. That was a sweet spot for me.
So awesome. I have one last question for you. So Phil, knowing just a little over 2 years ago, you were working all these hours, and now in under 3 years, you're going to become a self-made millionaire in the digital marketing space.
Man, I was talking about this on the live the other day. Just the thought of even that word, because I didn't come into this for none of this. When I joined this, and I'm gonna try not to get emotional like I did, because this always takes me back, because I'm really humbled, and I'm just from humble beginnings, because I grew up with nothing, and when I think about how I was talking about this the other day, like the word millionaire, because again, when I joined this, I'm thinking like, okay, if I could make like about $300 to $500 to keep them from repoing my wife's car, they used to come. They would send the repo people by our house, and we would hide the car, my wife's Altima, on the back side of the house. You can't see it. That was like 5-6 months behind, because we're just all over the place. We were just in a bad spot. So I'm thinking like, if I can join this, I'm working 12 hours a day. If I can make $300 to $500, that can help me. And I was able to get my investment back in 3 days, and I wasn't even doing videos or nothing. And I was able to make $5,000 just on the copy and paste free ads. And don't tell me if that was Jesus or if that was, I was just doing what was in the training, guys. That's all I was doing. You can't reinvent the wheel. But it's weird when I think about that, because I know that part is coming. That is inevitable as long as I continue what I'm doing, and I'll be able to have that millionaire thing. And it's just because I didn't ask for this, man. So like at the end of the day, I understand what this business can do for you in the next 2 to 3 years. You could be getting an extra $1 on your paycheck in 3 years combined, or you could be being your own boss and relocating in a whole new zip code, helping your family, whatever it may be, guys. Just give yourself an opportunity. You only have one life. It's like, and I'm sorry, Ted was talking about her dad. He passed, and she didn't really have a lot of pictures with him, and that's how when I was growing up, I didn't have one. When my mom passed, I didn't have that many pictures with my mom, like 2 pictures. Because we just think, and we don't think about this stuff until we start getting older, and when it really starts hitting you that, man, family is everything. Like, it's just, that's all I'm in this business for. I'm not in this business to get rich. I'm in this business just make enough money to give myself some freedom so that I can leave something for my family when something happens, so that they don't have to grow up like I grew up. And I grew up the way I grew up because there was no internet, there was no social media, no digital marketing, no AI. There is now, guys, and you have an opportunity of a lifetime to transform your life for you and your family. So I know it's coming, but I'm just kind of just taking it all in right now.
What I love about it, though, Daryl, what I love about it is the only way it's going to happen is because of the lives that you impact.
That's right. That's true.
That's what I love about it. Yeah. And I know how you feel. When I launched into digital marketing, I just wanted to make $54,000 a year.
Yes, it's crazy, but again, like you just learn, guys. You don't know you don't know what you don't know. And again, I went from negative $6 on January from January the 6th of negative $6 in the bank. That's what I had, negative, and I've shared this. I even still got the screenshots and everything. And I made $100K in months, guys. I had never did digital marketing before. Like I'm new, like a lot of you guys. I was curious too. I was nervous too. I was worried too. I'm thinking like, oh my God, like what if this don't work? But then I told myself, what if it do work? How do I know if it won't work if I don't just try? I don't want to be working the next 10 years and still getting the same checks and dealing with the same situations. Like there's got to be more. There's more to life than working just to pay bills and waiting to die. That's how I look at it. I'm like, no. There's got to be something else, and I'm willing to invest in myself, bet on myself, and follow people who know more than me, who make more than me, and they're willing to teach me. I'm willing to learn. And so and when you do that, you're just gonna open the doors. As long as you're honest and you have the right intentions, you're just gonna open the doors for yourself, and you're just gonna attract people. People are just gonna be attracted to you, and you're gonna solve people's problems, and everything else is gonna take care of itself.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations on your success and all the lives that you've impacted. It's absolutely amazing. So what is your guys' next step? Get back with the person that introduced you to this. They sent you an email. It's the exact same email that you got on to get on here. Scroll to the bottom, go to the PS. You're going to see their website. Go through the website. Get the program that is best for you. We will go on this path with you. And we look forward to working with you. Happy Friday. And we'll see you guys inside the community. Thanks, Tev, Daryl, and Amy for sharing. You guys are awesome. Bye.
Recording stopped.
So there we are. You had it all. And I hope it's about time for you to make up your mind, make a decision to start this. Because, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you stay stuck, remaining in that same situation that you are faced with, guys, something that brought back tears is not all the stories that I've had from the different people who are sharing. But, just hang on for me. This is what I want to do. Oopsie. Oh, wow. I just learned something. Oh, this YTube channel. Oh, my goodness. It's even got effects. Oh, amazing. So how do I get back now from here? Makeup, lenses, all effects. Well, oh my goodness. No, none of that. Oh, great. I guess very soon I'm going to learn how to, respond to your chat messages. But let me just take a brief moment and just share with you what the kind of memories that this webinar just brought back to my mind. Let me just share with you. So from all the stories, you realize that everybody has a story to tell. This just brought back memories that while I was working and breaking my back, working for somebody, you're not able to do what you want to do because you are hired to put in the hours, to put in your blood and sweat, expecting a paycheck at the end of the month so that you can pay off your bills, so that your kid can go to school, not just any kind of school, because what determines the school that you take your children to is the kind of pay that you get. But you're working away and missing out all the good fun. You cannot even and have barbecues. You cannot go out on a weekend with your people or family. What this just brought back to my mind is the mere fact of somebody is controlling what you're doing. They also control your pay. and they keep it for you until it's end month. That's when they get to pay you, which is not even enough. How much can you, what's the question that I want to pose to all of you? From that paycheck, that single income that kept me away from the people who really mattered most to me. Guys, just think about it. Yeah? As soon as I got my paycheck, I had this groceries list and I had all these bills that had my names on them from here to high heavens. I had school fees arrears. There's food to be put, bread and butter to be placed on the table, clothes to put on people's backs, not to mention my upkeep, myself, my taking care of myself. I've got hair that needs to be taken to the salon. I've got nails that need to be painted. I've got to look good, wear the kind of clothes that I deem suitable to be working out there in the front office. But was I being paid my worth? No. Was I getting a life of my life, was I living the life of my dreams? Not at all. And these are the struggles that we are all faced with. So that reminds me, I worked myself out. I was busy. Every day I woke up to the same routine and I was stuck on that hamster wheel. I was stuck on that rat race. Every day I reported on a day job, working myself through the week, working myself weekends. And I remember that, being a believer, and I'm part of my church community. I serve in the vineyard, all right? And I kept praying to God to make a breakthrough for me, all right? I have never ceased praying. And I'm forever grateful that this far, I'm grateful still that I landed a job. There are people who are looking left, right, center, and they're still unemployed without a college degree. You all may have masters, you may have bachelors, you may have associate degrees, you may have PhDs, yeah, but you're still not making enough. We all are camping. This is where people are now all camping at. On social media, everybody's got their eyes glued, their hands are holding on to their smartphones, guys. So if you got yourself somebody who can teach you, somebody who can handhold you and show you business that you can start learning all these strategies, where you don't need to graduate, you don't need to have any tech skills, you don't need to have any fancy college degrees, you don't need to have any social media following, no prior experience, you don't even need products of your own. They are ready-made digital products. All you need to do is be coachable and show up. You need to plug into tutorials, you need to show up into live interactive Zoom calls where all these self-made millionaires are working with us and are helping us into this journey. You just had her. Michelle O'Neill is the founder of this business. Her family, she stayed away from raising her kids. And that's what really motivated her into starting this business, guys. I don't know what your why could be. Let me tell you what my why was. I worked for over 3 decades, and I kept getting awards. So that proves to you I'm a good worker. They kept patting my back for the good service that I rendered. But not once do I remember getting my wallet patted. It was always a handshake. It was always a pat on the back. Wait until my old man was diagnosed with cancer. Like I said, they will hire you. Some of them will hire you because you have a skill that they need you to put into use so that you can make them bank. What about your life? What about your dreams? Then they'll micromanage you, they'll underpay you, they'll overwork you. Yeah? And you will remain stuck there. Why? Because you do not know anything better than just working yourself out. We are raised to believe that, you know, you need to work hard to earn more or to make more. I would understand it if you're working and you're paid, you know, that paycheck enables you not to have any outstanding bills, enables you not to have any school fees arrears, enables you to, like, with the high fuel costs, you're not worried. With the high cost of living, you're not worried. I would understand. But now, look at where we are at. And this is happening globally. So if you don't find something that you can do that will help you in the future, I don't know how I'm going to bring this. I don't know how I'm going to bring it out so you understand what I'm saying. For over 3 decades, I was in employment. I was on 9 to 5. I was in the retail industry. Not to say that I've been working same job. No. But I was in corporate. All my life, I've worked in corporate. When I say good jobs, is not because of the pocket. I still had financial constraints. I was still financially handicapped. All right. So I still hoped 5 years into a different job, into a different company, like that. And I thank God that, you know, I could find these jobs, and these jobs moved me from point A to B. I'm not here to preach the gospel of, you know, jobs are bad or 9 to 5. Yeah. What I mean to say is that there is something, you can do something better than just work all your life until you die, until you're all beaten up, working long hours and not seeing the results, working until you're almost breaking down and you don't even have a saving out of it. You check your bank balances, you check your bank account balances, and you're in the negatives, except for just being glad, having a smile, you know, for a couple of days once your paycheck is in. The rest of the time, you're faking it. Well, that's what I did. I faked it until, well, I never made it. But I would still find myself scrolling on the internet. Just that I never earned a single nickel. There's loads and loads of opportunities on the digital space, something that you can do differently if you want to change or transform your life. That's what we're talking about. You can do something as a complete beginner from the age of 18 all the way to 80. It doesn't matter. Just find something that you can bring onto the digital space, and especially this, where you have to promote ready-made digital products that you do not even need to create yourself. Like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already done for you. Then you will belong to a community. You will get access to a community with over 59,700 members from all over the world. Some who started way before 2023. I started this in 2024 myself, when there was just like a little under 20,000 members. Today, barely 24 months, barely 2 years into this business, there is over 59,700 people who have made up their minds. They are so tired of living miserably, broke. And they realize, surely there is something that you can do differently. You may have tried other stuff on the side as side hustles, something that would complement what you are already earning on that 9 to 5. So there are some done for you digital programs. I have a bundle of 4 of them. I didn't start with all 4. I was a broke mom. Yeah, I could not afford to start on all 4, but at least I started because I knew that I was capable. I knew that my family deserved to live better. So during the times when I was working on the 9 to 5, year 2021, I take you back all the way. That was before I stumbled on this digital marketing business. So there I am working. I'm so used to, snoozing my alarm clock, tossing and turning in the night because you can barely find sleep. Hardly do you get your eyelids to shut in the night because you're there wondering how the hell you even got yourself into the situations that you're in, drowning in debt with all those recurring bills that are unpaid, bills piling up. You've got cupboards that are empty, no groceries, because you don't have a budget for it. So 2021, I was so used to that routine, that cycle. Okay? And so I would work weekdays, I would work weekends, and I'm a believer. And I kept asking God to open up. And so in one of the I serve in the women ministry in my church. I'm in the women's guild in my church. And so I remember, because we'd have our general meeting always comes on the 3rd Saturday of every month. All right. So every 3rd Saturday, and the meeting starts from 7:30 a.m. and my work did not start until 9. So I would excuse myself and say, perhaps just allow me to report later, a little after, the doors were open at my workstation, and they would allow me. But it would get to a point when I'd be called and my phone would be there blaring. And remember, I already excused myself. I already got some time out. And remember, you're punching a clock every day. And that clock that you punch on a daily, they count the hours. That's where they check to see this day she worked half day. So they'll only pay her for the amount of time that she put in, for the amount of hours that she put in. All right. And so there people are calling and wondering, when are you going to get here? It's like, I owe somebody's a kidney. Do you know, before the meeting ended, I'd get into my car, drive like crazy in the Women's Guild uniform, in that attire. And upon reaching or arriving at my workstation, all the customers would be wondering, oh, you mean to say you didn't even get a second to change? I would drive like crazy just so that I did not piss off anybody. That's what happens. When you're hired by somebody else and you're building their dreams, they are in control. Whoever is over and above you is in control. Something else that really pissed me off about not working for yourself, about not being your own boss, about, the fact that if somebody hires you, they are calling the shots. They control how much they pay you. They micromanage you. You need to get permission to them even for a short call. You need to announce, I'm taking a toilet break. If it's lunchtime, you need somebody to come and stand in for you or you just need to inform, even to have something to bite, to give you energy to work on for long hours. Oh my goodness. And so my dad is diagnosed with cancer. So you'll need more time. You'll need more trips to visit him in hospital. Am I so grateful that, my dad had his own savings? Because when I look back, my family comprises of, we are 4 siblings and our surviving mom now. That tells you so much. But my mom was long retired by year 2021. And so there's my dad, he's diagnosed with cancer, that's scourge. And 5 months later, my dad is promoted to glory. You know how much cancer treatment costs? That even with all 4 siblings plus a retired mom's salary combined, savings combined, it breaks my heart. And so I took time out, like everybody would, yeah, when there's a death in the family. So I took time out, and I remember receiving a call before we laid my dad to rest. I got a call from the HR. He was calling me, wanting to find out how much longer I was going to be away from my workstation. People. Child, that breaks my heart. Oh my God, that pains. Do you know how I yearned to find something that I would do for myself and support my family, besides working for somebody, not being allowed to do stuff that you would want to do. That job doesn't belong to you. There's always somebody in control. So when I stumbled into this business, to me, it was like a breath of fresh air. So I don't know what your why is. I don't know whether you want more time with the people who matter most to you. Because with one surviving parent, yeah, I have one surviving parent. I'm now a first-time grandma. What I was not able to provide to my daughter as I raised her as a single parent, this business is giving it to me just by creating a few pieces of content, which I've learned how to create content that will attract the people who are busy on the internet, having their eyes on their phones, scrolling on the internet, on social media, which is where everybody is at now. The world is going digital. The world is already digital. Post-COVID, that's when working from home remotely became more pronounced. Working remotely became more pronounced. Maybe you're there, you're forever on the internet, you're asking Google for ways that you can earn income, for ways that you can make money by starting your own online or doing business on the digital space. If you were to check it out right now, ways that you can make money online, Google will give you an answer. Google will tell you digital products is the way to go. Why? You get high ticket products. meaning the products will be in high demand. This product, you're earning 100% profit. Never in my wildest dreams. And what you get to earn, the income that you will generate from the skills that you will learn from these digital products that have been created for you. You don't need to have any special skills, no fancy college degrees, no prior experience. You don't even need to know how to create the products. These programs will teach you how you can also create your own programs like the ones that you will invest in that have already been done for you. Yeah. And you'll end up having multiple income streams, guys. And so if I did my best, I put my best foot forward working for somebody else, how much more when I'm my own boss? Tell me, how much more when I'm working on my own terms? Social media, digital marketing, guys, it's just a fancy way, a fancy name. It's just a fancy name of describing somebody who's running a business, who's promoting products or services on social media. That's what digital marketing is. Only that what I'm promoting, my products are downloadable programs that are not tangible. You cannot see them. Just like the photos that you keep taking your selfies, you keep taking your pictures and posting them on social media. You cannot touch the photos, can you? Or better said, we all enjoy movies on Netflix and Showmax. You're either subscribing onto Netflix and Showmax, you're paying monthly subscription or a yearly subscription, whatever it is. But that's convenience that has been dropped right into your living room. And so the programs that I'm promoting are downloadable programs that were created for me. And all I have to do is learn the marketing strategies, learn email marketing, learn the attraction marketing. And I have people who have better skills out of the same programs. Like the founder of this business, Michelle O'Neill. She's a mother of 6. I don't know how large your family is. I don't know what your why could be. She's a mother of 6. I just said I'm a first-time grandma now. And all those milestones that I missed out while raising my only child as a single mother. Miserable life. Surviving on a single income. Living with guilt for not being able to provide like 3 decent meals for my child or all the good things that she deserved. I have found a golden opportunity here now that everybody is on social media. Over 5 billion people are on the internet every single day. How many of those people do you think, by just sharing your story, how looking for such a business would be attracted to the products that you are promoting and want to start it for themselves to better their lifestyle, to live the life of their guys? You can well enough get up from the stands. You can well enough wake up, smell the coffee. If you want 2026 to end differently, then you've got to take action. if you're a person who can be coachable, if you're a person who can follow simple, beginner-friendly, step-by-step instructions, tutorials, if you can plug into tutorials, then you can learn and master a 2-hour workday program where you can sprinkle the 2 hours of high income earning activities along your day. Half an hour here, half an hour there, 1 hour there. You just need to put in 2 hours of your 24. What you will be taught, the training that you will get, yeah, the live interactive mentorship and coaching that you will attend, what you will learn, the skills that you get to develop and you'll be equipped with are the same skills that you will implement on social media. You already are on FB, on IG, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on, name it. Are you earning anything from being present there? You have the basic tools that anybody is required to start this business. So if you're there and you're burnt out, you're looking for something that you can do, probably you're scared. I was scared too. Yeah, they're me since June of 2024. When I decided to change my life, when I decided my life was going to turn around 180 degrees. People have been watching me, yeah? And they're living comfortably and comfortable. You're drowning in debt, you have unpaid bills, you cannot afford to pay your insurance, let alone the high fuel costs, rent arrears, name it. You are financially constrained, financially handicapped. But when you find all of us who are talking about something that you can do differently to change or transform your life, you think, too good, sounds too good to be true. Well, I was in that same exact spot that you're in right now. But make it make sense to me. How was I gonna know if I didn't try? At least you should be glad that somebody has tried this ahead of you. This is something that has been proven to work. 100% profit. There is over 29 self-made millionaires in South Africa since this business landed there in 2023. It's known as the Legacy Builders Program, for your FYI. And the Legacy Builders Program is just an e-learning program. Let me just change this. Digital marketing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you'll be buying yourself a program to learn, a program that will equip you with skills. So what do you do with the skills? You're gonna exchange those skills for money. How amazing. You get a license. You know that license that allows you to own somebody else's products? Products that you did not create yourself. So you're being saved from coming up or creating products yourself. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already invented for you. There are so many things that you learn. So many things that you learn. So from these e-learning programs that are teaching, these e-learning programs are teaching ordinary people, moms and dads, retirees, burnt out professions, just regular stay-at-home moms like me, grandmoms, granddads, students, unemployed. We all have come together. We are all members of that global community known as Digital Growth Community. Over 59,700 of us. Do you think we'd all be bluffing? Absolutely not. We just found this interactive live mentorship. It's like a school, but a fully briefing school where we all come together and we are learning how to start building streams of income online for ourselves. We're not working for no company here. There are no uplines or downlines. You invest, it's a once-off investment. Once-off investment, you purchase the digital product, it's downloadable. You get it instantly sent to you on your email. You buy a pre-built website, a beautiful pre-built website, which is where the programs will be placed. I have a bundle of 4 programs. Not everybody has all 4. You buy the one that will best suit your needs and goals. The one that will be the one that you will deem best for you, because what you buy is what you get. If you buy the $100 program, you'll get training worth $100. You also get a license that comes along pegged onto the program. That license allows you to own that program that you purchased once for life. $100 program, $300, $600, or $900. I have a bundle of 4 programs. You're going to choose the one that will best suit your needs and goals. That license also allows you to learn and resell that digital product. That e-learning program has training. That training that you get to learn attraction marketing, you get to learn email marketing, you get to learn how to build your own brand on the digital space. And all this that you learn, these skills that you'll be equipped with, you translate them into income by reselling that same program. The educational program that you will get, you are allowed to resell it to the people who are online. How are you going to resell it? You'll be marketing that program on the digital space, not to one person, to as many people as would be interested, to as many people as would be scrolling on the internet, on social media, who will come across you and just discover you, who are looking for ways that they can make income, who are looking for ways to generate extra income, ways to make money by being present on social media and not just scroll and get yourself entertained. With the harsh economic times that we're living in, who wouldn't do with $100 or $300 or $600 or $900? Multiple income streams. I'm coming from working and surviving on a single income. No wonder I got so tired of surviving on a single income, paycheck to paycheck, such that when I stumbled on these digital programs, I could not I did not perceive myself just buying the $100 one, the lowest program. No, not me. I started on the $300 program, and guess what? That means I got the $100 program as bonus, and therefore I got 2 income streams from surviving on a single income, working myself, breaking my back behind the desk, living a miserable life, living with a lot of guilt, not having any savings in my bank account, to now stumbling into a digital business, which gave me 2 income streams. I unlocked 2 income streams by buying the $300 program. 300 and a one-time website fee. You get a pre-built website because these are downloadable educational programs. They need to be housed in your website. So a one-time fee of $39 and 300, that makes it $339. What else did I need? I had a ready-made program, not one, but 2, because I got the bonus. $100 program is bonus. So $100, but I paid 300. As opposed to paying 100 plus 300 to have 2 income streams, I paid just 300 plus 39 for my pre-built website. I'm not tech smart. I was born before computers. BBC. BBT as well. Born before technology. And I wasn't going to allow that to hold me back. No, not a chance. Not after all the hardships. No, I wasn't going to allow that. Remember, action takers are money makers. If you don't know something, you've got to allow those who know to teach you. And that is exactly what we are getting in this business. Within that community where you'll get access, the minute that you choose to invest in any one of these educational programs, you will also get free access to that global community. This is a global business. Do you think I'm only like selling my products to the people within my country? No, it's a global business. And I do my business online on social media. I also have been taught how to post ads on high traffic websites. How about that? How about you getting a notification while you're asleep that somebody all the way in New Zealand has purchased one of your programs? So I started with that's on the $300 program. I got the $100 program as bonus. I paid $39 for my pre-built website. So my 2 digital products were placed or were housed in my website. And so just like if you have to purchase something from, let's give a random example. If you purchase something from Amazon, you're shopping around, you need that iPhone from Amazon, right? You don't have to get on the phone with anybody at Amazon or like, this is the iPhone. You don't need to give any specs. You just get onto their website, place your order, and then pay for it. Then you have to sit back and wait for that product to be shipped to you. That's the difference between that online business that's selling physical products and my online business where you come onto my website, buy any of my digital products, and you get, once you pay, you get my digital program sent to you immediately, instantly. It will be put in your email. You get it sent onto your email. You pay for your website. You also get your website so that that program will be placed inside. All right. And then you will get all the training. You get a blueprint as well. You get a blueprint. I want to give you access to my Freedom Formula blueprint. That blueprint is just a guide. A guide. It's just a guide that you need to go through and get 99% of your questions answered about how to start this online business. What are the programs that are within this e-learning program? You get the training within the programs, all right? Then you get to see how to link but payment gateways. If you check out my website, that's what you'll find. And because we are all following something that has been proven to work, this is not something that we are trying out. It has been proven to work. People have become so successful through this business. People are making thousands. People are making bank for yourself. No uplines, no downlines, nothing gets out of stock. You don't have to sit and wait for the, shipment to get to you, products to be shipped to you. You don't have to incur any advertising costs. We do all this for free. There is so much good stuff. It's a hell load of good stuff, I tell you. But you sitting there and getting so scared and wondering, maybe this is not for you. Well, nothing's going to change. If you are in the same situation or worse off in 2025 and you're not doing anything different, how then do you expect something's going to change in your life? I'm here telling you there's a golden opportunity. Maybe you're even scrolling more on the internet and coming across all digital marketers who are talking about like making 1,900 in a day. And you're thinking, that sounds too good to be true. What is she talking about? Is that real? That's unbelievable. Yes, I was in the same spot. If I have 4 digital programs that I'm reselling on the digital space, on social media, I have learned how to start an FB account. I have one on IG. I have another one on, this is my YouTube channel. I've got, what's the other one? FB, IG, YouTube, and I also do it on WhatsApp on the green app. It's up to you to choose where you want to market, where you want to build your brand from. And in addition, you also learn how to copy and paste on high traffic websites. You post ads on high traffic websites. When I saw that this is global, that's how I wake up to a sale from Ghana. I don't need to get on the phone with anyone. And I don't even need to slide into people's DMs. I don't need to cold call anybody, asking them or persuading them to purchase my products. No, I have a pre-built website that's doing that for me. It's the one that's pushing my products out. It's the one that's making people discover my products. Mine is just I'm only putting in like 2%. 98%, I have an automated system that's working for me 24/7, 365 days. That's how I get paid while I'm standing or sleeping, while I'm on my feet or asleep. This is fantastic. You don't want to be left out. You don't want to be caught pants down, ladies and gentlemen. You want to live the life that you have always dreamed of. Then you are in the right channel. Go grab yourself my free guide. It's my Freedom Formula Blueprint that will answer 99% of all the questions that you may have about starting your own online business such as this. How do you get a hold of that blueprint? How do you get my guide? By going on to my description. Go on to my description, my bio, my profile. There's a link there. There's a clickable link that will open up my website, which is easydailyearn.com. That's my website. Go on there, type in your favorite email address, check your inbox in under 5 minutes. My blueprint will be sent to you in under 5 minutes. Check your inbox. It probably will be lying in your promotion folder, junk, or spam mail. But most importantly, start. It's great when you get it's great when you get information, but I think it's more profound if you take action. How are you going to make your 100% profit? Because the programs that I get to resell, this product that I invested in, my digital programs, are programs that are high ticketed. They are programs that are in high demand. A program that you do not have to sit and wait and have it shipped. A product that does not expire. A program that does not get out of stock, no inventory, no monthly fees, no experience, no tech skills, no large social media following. I mean, this is beautiful. Never in my wildest dreams. In the 3 decades that I worked for companies where they were controlling what I did, they were controlling how much they paid me. Never did I ever make like $900 in a single day. You can do the math. I'm coming from working retail, surviving on a single income, one income, to multiple income streams. I have a bundle of 4 programs. I unlocked 4 income streams. And I'll resell this. The digital world is revolving. And every time there's something new, no wonder Michelle O'Neill and the other 6 and 7 figure earners who are in this business, the same business, selling the same digital products, but have become so successful, multi-millionaire, is available for us. Imagine she has allowed us to plug into her idea of riches. She's the one who's built this empire with over 59,000 members from different parts of the world. Ordinary moms and dads, burnt out professions, retirees, stay-at-home moms, nursing moms, factory workers, students, people who have no jobs. We've all come together and have taken action, have invested in ourselves, and this is transforming lives. So if you've been living a miserable life in the year 2025, let's not even go to 2025. January, February, March, April. If you're feeling stuck and you're tired of feeling tired, you can write a better story. Here's a golden opportunity. Don't just be found scrolling. Don't just watch other people while they are thriving, while they are becoming successful. If I could do this as a stay-at-home mom, a former retail corporate worker who survived on a single income, you can do it too. But the one wearing the shoe is the one who knows where it pinches. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to start, if you want to plug into this beautiful business idea, then you need to take action. Grab yourself that blueprint. That's the guide. That's step number 1. already listening to me is a step in the right direction. Step number 2 would be you grabbing that blueprint from my description, from my bio, from my profile. Go get into my website. All right? easydailyand.com. That's my website. Once there, just be sure to type in your favorite email. There is space provided. Yeah, the first page that you get, imagine a business that is well built for you. The programs are created for you, ready-made digital products. So all you need is the will. And where there is a will, there is always a way. You don't need to be great to start this. But for you to be great, you need to start. You don't want to be found on social media months into months, year after year, you know, and you've never made a single coin out of your presence there. But you're all the while listening to us talk about how much we are making online. And somebody may ask, Miss Jane, if for sure you're making money, why are you always here? We are so tired. I've had people say that. We keep seeing all these digital marketers. You're all talking about making this money. Why must you talk about it? There is a reason why you see KFC advertising. There is a reason why you see Coca-Cola doing so well. Since when did you know of Coca-Cola? It's for that reason that they've been, you know, branding Coca-Cola so that you can discover Coca-Cola. There's a reason why KFC is seen on billboards. There's a reason why you see people come out, you know, and introduce their businesses, their products, so that you can get to liking them, you can get to knowing them, you can get to trusting them. That's the same reason that I'm here. I'm not here to recruit. Here we do not recruit. In this business, there are no referrals, no recruiting, no uplines, no downlines. What I get to make, I get a single sale, and I said it's global. I'm doing this, and I go on to the, what do we call it? There's something that, analytics. I check out the analytics once I'm done with the live, and I get to see the age groups that were listening to me, that plugged in, that came onto my live. You all better be sure to subscribe to this. And I hope I have inspired somebody. I hope I have motivated somebody, because people lack knowledge, and you know, information is power. That's the other reason as to why we show up. That's the other reason that you keep seeing all of us, because just by Googling, and the response you get from Google or from chat is that everybody's going digital. You're better off promoting or selling digital products instead of physical products. Why? Because those ones are high ticketed. The digital products are high ticketed. There's no inventory. These products, you never get out of stock. They do not expire. They are downloadable. I don't need to display anything on the shelves. No overheads, absolutely. I don't need to employ somebody to work under me. This is my business. I'm running this business. I'm not working for a company. So if I make 3 sales if I get a customer who buys my $900 program, and another one buys my $600 program, and another one buys my $300 program, you realize how much that is? That's $1,800 in a day. $1,800 in a day. $1,800 in a day. Just by showing up, by posting 3 fun videos. "15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I create and post them in the morning, over lunch hour, and in the evening. 3 videos that will make people discover me, that will make people know, like, and trust me and the business that I'm doing. They also are interested and they purchase any one of my 4 digital products, and I'm making 100% profit without sharing it with anyone, all for myself, all for keeps. How long do you think it would take you to create and post 3 videos? I do it in half an hour. And I've got all those social media platforms that have been shown how to create accounts for. I've got a page on FB. And the 3 videos that I create and post, I start by posting them on TT. Then I'll share them on Shorts on YTube. Check out my YTube page. It's all for a simple reason, so that people will get to know that I have this digital online business. And there are some e-learning programs that I am promoting, that I get to market, that I get to resell. And what I get out of that, once a customer purchases, I keep everything for myself, to myself. What can't you do? What can't you do once you start this business? If it's going away, you can travel. You can literally just run this business while you're in your car traveling. Because it only requires you 2 hours and you already have an automated system. An automated system that's working, doing the hard work for you. Who said you need to work hard to make more or to earn more? Long gone are those days. Long gone are those days. I'm earning much more than I ever earned on those 9-to-5 jobs. Guys, get off the fence, get your backs off the wall. If you're determined to live a better life and you know deep down that you are meant for more, here's a golden opportunity that you can be part of. So you're ready to get in touch with me? I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to hold your hand. I'll be happy to help you get started. I'll be happy to guide you. But everything that you need to know about this business, you can simply just get it by getting access or grabbing a hold of my free guide, my blueprint. Okay? Get onto my website. Get onto my website. As soon as you're there, put in your email address and just check. In under 5 minutes, you should have received that blueprint. And 99 of the questions that you may have about starting this business will be answered to you. You get to see real life testimonials from others who are in the same business. Yeah. And that will help you make an informed decision whether, after all, why not just get the blueprint and see for yourself whether this is something that you'd be interested in? You know, something that really got me so scared, freaking scared. I used to shake like a leaf. I wasn't sure that I'd make it here. But what was worse is remaining stuck, not starting, not investing in this. And then dying broke. Without a savings. And I'd be worse off. By the time I hit 60s, or by the time the doors were shut on my face at my 9 to 5, I'd be sent home without a savings, with no retirement funds. And God forbid, if you're faced with an emergency like the one that got us, that terminal illness, that couch cancer in 2021, even with all our 3 salaries, 4 salaries combined, 5 salaries plus, obviously, my retired mom's funds, the little funds that she had, how are we ever going to manage? God bless and rest my dad's soul in peace, because he left us a legacy. And one of the things that he kept reminding us, I have this estate that I'm going to leave behind for all of you. On his deathbed, he kept saying, and he told my mom, don't be troubled. He was a firm believer. He served in God's vineyard. And I'm taking after his steps. May his soul continue resting in peace. He'll be 5 years gone in August of 2026. 5 years down. But I'll remain grateful to God that he allowed me to have such a parent who was such a role model, such a great pillar in my life, such an icon, a legend, let me tell you. He left us a big estate. But that's what he made for us, for his family. And one of the things he kept saying, invest so that you will have stuff to leave for your child, to live. Now see, I'm a first-time grandma. And I'm super glad that I came into this business, that the Lord has helped me to be able now to provide to my grandbaby, to my grandson, and to spend time with them. What I was deprived of providing for my daughter as a single parent, as a mom who lived with a lot of guilt for not being able to afford to give my daughter what she deserved, who missed out because I was working for somebody else. I missed out on great opportunities, great family occasions, gatherings, creating fun time memories. With this business, it's now given me financial freedom as well as time freedom. And I'm going to be a part of my grandbaby's delivery by God's grace. So if you too are looking for something that can open up, you having to spend more time with the people who matter most to you, or just, enjoying and creating fun times. Bottled, um, bottom line, you need that financial peace. Then this is a business for you to consider. God bless you. You're all awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time or sparing your time to just listen to me. You can get in touch with me. You can go onto my website, just purchase from there. If need be, you can get in touch with me if you have any queries, and I'll be happy to help you. I'll be happy to hold your hand, because mine was held too by complete strangers. And now my friends list is hitting the roof, and I remain forever grateful. That can also be your story. Allow God to change your test into testimonies. Allow God to change your mess into a message. You have a story that you'll be telling. God bless you. Have yourself a good night. Have yourself a great rest of Friday night. And remember to grab my Freedom Formula Blueprint. Bye for now.